What's going on, guys? Nick here, bringing you another gameplay commentary on Gears of War Judgment. This is a quick match domination on Rig, and it's pretty much always going to be a quick match because, let's face it, no one plays ranked anymore. And the game's pretty good. My friend Adversity actually ends up getting put on the other team later on in the match. But anyway, got a couple of things to talk about today. First of all, community wish list. Nah, scratch that. First of all, Hype Festation 3 was announced. For those of you who don't know, Hype Festation is the pretty much the top tournament for Gears, or an organization that actually I'm not quite sure what Hype Festation is, but I know that they're Gears tournaments, and they're the biggest that we have right now. And with the third announced, it is time to start playing competitively again out there, or time to get into it if you haven't done that before. Now, a lot of people obviously are mad at this game and they've left and they're not playing. Whatever. That doesn't matter. They're all gone. That's their loss. So what does that do? That opens up opportunities for new players to make their mark in the competitive scene. So if you've ever wanted to get into it, and even if you don't like Judgment that much, I would say now's the time to do it. It's almost like a fresh start for Gears of War competitive. All new people can get in. And if you're smart and you realize there's a future and there's probably going to be other Gears games, this is definitely a good opportunity. And that's what I think a lot of people in the competitive community are extremely short-sighted. Everyone's like, oh, you got to go play COD. But here's the reality for a long-time Gears of War player turned COD player. Okay, let me just put this out there for a second. I don't know if you guys follow competitive COD, and I don't really that much. But, I mean, I hear things, and I know things that are going on. And one thing that is going on right now is there's a team called Farico. I'm not really quite sure how to pronounce that. And what I know is that they just won their fourth major event in a row. Okay? So let's put that into perspective for a second. Hey, here's a team that just won their fourth gigantic Call of Duty event in a row, beating teams like Optic, Envy Us, Fear. I'm just naming teams that I've heard of. All right, so now let's think about this for a second. If all those teams have been playing Call of Duty for like 10 years, and this team, this Farico team, is able to just go in and dominate 4 straight events, what in the world do you think you're going to do as a Gears of War player turned Call of Duty player? You're going to be working twice as hard to place top 16 and make money that you would win at an NJ Halo. That's a fact. I laugh at these people. Let's go play COD. Nick Burke said to go play COD. Let's go play COD. It's stupid. You're not gonna succeed in COD. Like, I don't think anyone who is a longtime Gears player has a chance to make it in COD. If anything, if you don't want to, like, I'm not sitting here trying to say like there's a future for Gears competitive. I mean, I think there is one, but not a great one. But I mean, it's not gonna just go away. But I don't think going to COD's a good idea either. You should probably be looking for something new, or waiting to see what's coming out and what may potentially have a competitive scene down the line. Because it's just, you're not going to succeed in COD. If someone does, like, and they could prove me completely wrong, then God bless them. But I just don't think it's going to happen. I mean, how are you going to try and go up against people who have been playing Call of Duty for 10 years and they're still getting dominated by one team, and you think you're going to change that? Please. Egos for days. Try thinking a little bit, because it's just not going to happen. So anyway, it's got a lot of fun, a little bit of a rant there. But, Hype 3 announced it's going to be 64 teams open bracket in Raleigh, North Carolina, right in Epic's backyard. So maybe they'll show up. You might even get a chance to meet some of the team at Epic. Who knows? Definitely going to meet a lot of Gears heads. And it's not, apparently this is not going to be just about the competition. It's also going to be like a celebration of Gears culture and everything involved with Gears. So, I mean, that sounds pretty neat to me. Definitely worth checking out if you're into Gears. And if you're going to be there, why not try getting in, and try competing? You never know. You can have some fun with it. Maybe learn something new, make some friends, get on a better team. Who knows? I think it's very much worth a shot. And, I'm getting a little sick of the attitude. It's a little annoying because a lot of the people that we trust with, saving Gears and everything, like the Fatal Strikes and whatnot, they're out there like, yeah, I'm working so hard, getting this list together for Epic. And then you see them on Twitter just like burying the game, and it's just, it makes no sense to me. Like, other than like, okay, like honestly, like, yeah, maybe not having Locust isn't optimal, and you don't like the one weapon loadout or whatever. But I mean, none of these things are really game-breaking problems. The only real like gigantic issue with this game is like the lack of maps. And I'm not gonna like try to act like it's not a big deal. It absolutely is, but there are enough maps and game types to where you have enough things to play competitively. So I really don't get why everyone's just like going to town on this game, trying to act like it's like so awful. Like, how is it any worse than the other Gears? And then people trying to act like, oh, Gears 3 is the greatest ever. And I know these exact same people were crapping all over Gears 3, saying Gears 2 was better like during Gears 3's life. So it's just so typical of everyone. And you have so few people involved with this game as compared to other games because of the lack of advertising. That's the only real reason. And everyone's just trying to be like over the top negative, and it's just stupid. It's just absolutely stupid. There's nothing intelligent about it, not even a little. But other than that, we got this big community wish list that came out, and it's just, I mean, I don't really think it's that special, to be honest. It just kind of covers the things everyone wants. Wants melee nerfed. Take out a third of the bullet. I don't understand this. Like, you want to take, all right, we have this game with the one weapon loadouts or whatever, and the Nasher has 80% of the kills, and these people are like, oh, let's kill the rifles, and I just don't think that's good. I think they finally achieved a really, really good balance in this game, one that we'll probably never see in a Gears game again. And people just want to butcher that. They want to go and change that. I mean, I just don't get it. Every weapon is more or less viable, and you want to go and just try to make it even more of a shotgun fest. I mean, I know that saying what I'm saying carries a certain stigma to it, but I mean, I don't know. I just don't think that it needs to go that direction. I've been playing since Gears 1, I've enjoyed the shotgun times. The thing is, the way we have it now, the shotgun is still an extremely viable option. So why are we trying to go backwards here? I don't know. None of it makes any sense to me. I think people are just getting a little ridiculous now, but let's see. Well, I mean, yeah, just melee. There are a couple of really good things in here, though. Well, one of them is definitely getting like server-side updates for LAN and whatnot. Other things like bringing maps back and ranked incentive, which really does need to happen because, like I said, opening the video, no one plays ranked anymore. I have my ideas for that. Maybe I'll talk about that in another video because I'm running out of time pretty quickly here. But I mean, I just don't. I just don't think we need to kill the rifles or whatever. I mean, they're all right. Oh yeah, Bushka starting ammos too. I mean, really, really, is the Bushka that bad? I mean, other than the direct impacts, it's pretty easy to escape it. I don't know. I just don't think people are thinking clearly. They're just trying to. I don't know. Maybe I'm completely wrong. One other thing though, they are gonna bring the 2-weapon loadout into all playlists apparently, and they're getting rid of stims completely, which if you saw my last video, I don't agree with. I don't really think. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and try and act like these changes aren't a good idea. That's not like my angle. My angle is that they're not a good idea for this game. Like this game, they had a clear direction that they went with, and now they're just like gonna turn it into a really awkward version of Gears 3, which I don't think is a good idea per se. And I got made fun of on the forums. People were like, because I said that eventually people would just complain about every grenade until it got down to smokes and spots. And it's already happening. People went after. I actually do personally feel frags are worse. But I don't know. Either way, I kind of went in a completely random direction in this video than I wanted to. But it's all right. I'm more excited. Yeah, as stupid as all this stuff is, I'm still excited for hype. I hope that enough teams form and people start playing. I know I'm trying to get down there. I'm looking for a 4th teammate, so if anybody wants to go, hit me up. If you could travel and you know how to play Gears, that's all it really needs. You got 3 right now, going with Gorgon and our friend Midwest Soccer Man, and we're looking for one more, but that's going to do it for this video, guys. So start playing competitively, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.